Hi, how y'all doing today? So, I had an interesting day yesterday, right? I uh, I had this thing, right? My neighbor, the vampire, energy vampire, um, gave me a great big huge rug hooking thing, and she was like, this was like a month ago, and she was like, I was wondering if you could finish this for me. My wrist hurts too much, and I can't do it, and then give it back to me. And I was like, I wasn't thinking. I was like, yeah, sure, give me something to do, but it might take me, you know, all fall. Might have it in the winter. And she was like, oh, that's fine, that's fine. And then then yesterday, I thought, why am I doing that? Right? I'm going to spend all my energy making this thing and then give it to her and not get anything. She can't afford my labor, right? She's always trying to bum money off of me. And all she does is go and buy, cheap clothes and fucking crap food like McDonald's, alright? Yeah. And pop, she's diabetic. Like, she's fucking stupid. So, I decided, my sister called me up and said, remember you said you go to, like, my nephew's graduation? And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I said, I'm pretty sore, but I said I would take any invitation that was brought to me to challenge myself to get over my anxiety and stuff. And she was like, oh, thank you, right? So when she showed up, I grabbed the box and I took it over to my neighbor. She was sitting outside and I said, here, I don't want to do this. I said, I'm not putting my energy into it. And she was like, oh, okay. And I turned around and started walking away to get my sister's car. And she was like, Teresa, Teresa. And I was like, what? And she was, you don't talk to me? You don't want to talk to me? And I didn't answer her. I just got in the car and drove away with my sister, right? Then it was another thing at the graduation. Oh my goodness. The psychopathic narcissist teachers, quite the fucking shit show, okay? And the audience, so many prestigious people, right? You can see that it was all programmed. All the rich kids got all the awards, right? And one teacher tried to make an example out of my nephew, right? So, yeah. While I was there, I got a psychic attack, so I just whistled it away. And it didn't even last 2 seconds, right? And then I started glaring at the teachers on stage just like they were to the audience, right? The principal was a coward. He was on a screen. He wouldn't even come on stage. My little sister made him cry a couple of weeks ago, right? They are so weak. They're a bunch of cowards, right? And the girls graduating, half of them looked like prostitutes. I was like, oh my goodness, why don't you just wear your bikini, all right? And when the prestigious people's kids got up on stage, they were sitting behind me. They started screaming and woohoo and clapping be really loud, right? And I was like, all right, right. There was a woman behind me. She was clapping and she was touching my hair. I turned around and looked at her and said, don't touch me. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I said, don't touch me, right? And yeah, turned around and me and my sister started cutting everybody up that was on stage. And we noticed that the teachers were malfunctioning. All right, they're all vaxxed. They're all malfunctioning. They couldn't speak properly. We could hardly understand what they were saying. It was such a shit show. So when my little nephew graduating from grade 8, gets up on stage, I said, Vanessa, I won't embarrass you if I scream, will I? And she goes, no. Right? And so he got up on stage, they announced him, and I stood up and I clapped as loud as I could, and I was like, woo, Bray! Just, yes, I could be really loud, okay? I'm a lion. I can be loud. Everybody hears my roar. And yeah, the prestigious people behind me, they're all looking at me, giving them this weird look. I just looked at them and went, prestige, eh? Right? And they were like, so it was funny. So much satanic symbolism and shit there. It wasn't funny. They were thanking Trudeau, and I was like, Trudeau, right? And people are looking at me weird, right? They are friggin' strange people, these sleepers. So, yeah, my sister was like, Teresa, stop being stop letting the negative energy get you. And I was like, Vanessa, do you know how hard it is to be a Heyoka empath, be stuck in a room with a bunch of psychopath narcissists and not be affected by it? Like, there's hundreds of them, and there was one of me. And she was like, okay. She took my negative energy. She does this thing with her hands, right, on my head. And she took it out. And she took it away. I can't explain how she does it, okay? It's her thing. Because she's specially gifted as well. So, yeah, it was pretty funny. I thought it was hilarious. I give my nephew a antique silver tie clip that was my uncle's. It was over 100 years old, probably 150 years old. And I also give him a turquoise eagle. So, and I told him, this is rare. You can't, it's really expensive to find turquoise. And I've had this thing for, 30 years, right? So he seemed happy enough. So it was interesting. Then when I got home, my neighbor, the energy vampire, she was sitting outside, right? She was like, Teresa, did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me? And I looked at her, I said, Sherry, the other day I seen a demon in you and I don't like it, right? She goes, I don't have a demon in me. I was like, yeah, you do. No, I don't have a demon in me. I was like, okay, I don't. I was like, okay, okay. I locked my front door and walked up my house, right? Locked the door, because I always do. Because somebody's been trying to break in my place for the last 4 years. Every day, right? But they can't get in. And if they did, I'd fuck them up. So, yeah, I thought it was funny. And then when I came upstairs to change my clothes, get comfortable, I heard somebody bang my door. I think it was her. It was her little demon, right? Fucking have a little temper tantrum. I thought it was funny as fuck. Right? And if you don't like me swearing, that's your problem, okay? I'm not offended by swearing. I'm offended by stupid people, corrupt people, okay? So, yeah, get used to that. But I only do it when, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird, okay? I don't swear all the time. But I was told a long time ago, it helps really intelligent people release their energy, their frustration to swear. Because stupid people, you, if you're smart, you can't talk to them. Okay, they don't understand you, and they keep on asking, "What does that mean? What does that mean?" All right, so I dumb it down for them and swear. So yeah, that's funny. It was a funny, funny day after I got over all my pain. And I'm not the only one that's noticing that the sleepers, the vax, are malfunctioning. Right? I mentioned it to quite a few people. Asked them like because they know vax people. I said, are they mal? I said, watch out for the vaccinated. They're malfunctioning. And I got so many. Yeah, I know, I see that. And I was like, okay, so it's a thing then, right? It's like they can't talk properly, right? It's like they start stumbling, and it's so weird, but it is what it is. So yeah, enjoy your day. Oh yeah, it's what's today? The new moon? And it's the 29th of June, 2022. All right, July's coming, and I think it's going to be fabulous. Not for the vax, but for the unvax. I think it's going to be fabulous. It's going to be quite the show. Get your popcorn ready. All right, all right. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye.